Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahakodash. All praises to Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. And great thanks to our heavenly warrior angels who help us, and not only sometimes in the physical, but definitely and greatly in the spiritual when they are charged to do so by our heavenly Father, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Great thanks. Ladies, I want to speak to y'all, especially Eve, the Latino woman, the Native American woman, and the black woman. Listen, a lot of y'all need to stop kissing up to y'all dad, y'all oppressor, y'all master Esau. He don't care about y'all. A woman just tried to call the cops. It made headline for getting shot in the face. Shake my head, right? But had there been a man in that house, a husband, she would have had somebody answer that door before she did. And maybe if that cop still had some kind of demon in his system, the Most High would have put a real lion spirit in that man and made that demon realize who you messing with and who house you trying to come up into, or who house you in trying to bring in that evil sin and that demon. When that demon had to be removed from Yahweh Shai's authority, that demon realized, okay, I'm messing with the wrong one. Let me get up out of here. It went inside some pigs and went out into the water. Well, who's to say that if you got yourself a man of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, a man that's trying, a man that's doing the best he can, and a man who will do all he can to protect you and your family, whether it's a joint family from kids before and y'all made some kids, or a first time and one time and hopefully only situation in good standing where it's just y'all's actual creation. A lot of you women need to chill. We're acting like there ain't good men out here. They in your phone. They at the coffee shop. They at the Home Depot. They at the Lowe's. They at the gas station. They at the schools where they teaching kids. They in the boxing gym. They coming out of that satanic evil service that they call the military, where they send our actual kings and queens to go fight some people who ain't did nothing to us for they evil, ill-willed agendas. They working at the grocery store and at the back of the grocery store. They driving 18-wheelers. They the security at museums. They security at these schools. They security at these clinics. They work in the clinics. They pediatricians. They preaching on the highways. They interceding, being prayer warriors if they not on the highways. A lot of them are literally right there in your phone. And because they're not making 100K, and even if they are, they're not making 200K, or they're not making $1 million. They ain't got a six-pack. They're not 6 foot. They're not wearing the certain amount of clothes that you would like them to wear, or the certain brand. Y'all ignore them because they ain't got enough followers on social media. Y'all ignore them. And then these be the same men that'll sit there and have their heart broke by you, by the multitudes. Y'all have those kind of men all around y'all and in y'all phone. And y'all play around with them because y'all see them as nothing but disposable waste of life. While y'all thinking y'all the prime of everything in life. Y'all better pay the hell attention. Let me tell you something. Go look at Isaiah 4:1. And then y'all let me know if y'all really the prize. And then let me know if y'all really the prize when Jacob trouble hit. Because if y'all ain't seeing what's going on right now, we getting the appetizer worldwide of judgment and worldwide of calamities, worldwide of pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. And we can't handle it. Nor men, but especially you women. Y'all think y'all self-made and bossed up because y'all getting Esau's EBT funds. Wait till you cut off that child support. Y'all really about to humble yourselves. Half of y'all can't even handle it when Esau played around with the internet and cut it off. Y'all in some trouble. Because a lot of y'all don't even realize that there are men who see y'all wearing provocative clothes a certain night at the club and y'all drunk. Not even realize he was following y'all home, but a spirit came upon him of conviction to leave y'all alone. But what if he didn't have that spirit of conviction on him? What if the way things are going continues as it is written, it will? For real. For real, for real. Y'all better look at Matthew chapter 24. Look at 3, 4, 5, 6 verses. And 7. Y'all better pay attention. Y'all better pay close attention to what that said. Because that's what's currently going on right now. A lot of y'all are about to be in a world of trouble when that spirit of conviction don't come upon some of these men to leave y'all alone. And y'all out there with the right outfit of ignorance and sin, and y'all get got by that man or a couple men. A lot of y'all about to be in some real trouble. A lot of y'all about to be in a rude awakening. And guess what? Those dudes that y'all played around with, they're not going to be there to help you. Your friend might just get herself humbled enough, and she might end up getting with one of them men. And she might get married to that man. And she might bear children to that man. And she can go down the street with that man and the kids to go get milk, egg, bread, and little treats for the kids. And they can be able to walk back. And they're going to pass an alley going to and fro to the store. And guess what's going to be in that alley that they didn't know? You. Because you tried to go get some milk and bread and eggs for your kids and you ain't had no man. And those men that you played with in the DMs or locally in town was in that alley. And they had a good time with you when they dragged you in. And then to keep you quiet, they took a brick and hit your head. And you in a puddle of trashy water with a cut. And half of your face is in it. And you close to drowning. And in your mind, you thinking about why I didn't get with Thompson. Why I didn't get with Jeremy. Why I didn't get with Darren. Why I didn't get with Anthony. Because you was too busy playing. Because you chose the devil's advocates over Yahweh Bahashem's, Yahweh Shai's warriors that you thought was lame because they was the Clark Kent in your eyes on a daily basis. But you ain't even realize that they out here moving like Batman with Samson's strength. You ain't even realizing that they out here moving like the 3 mighty men in one. You're not even seeing that. They out here giving spiritual work on a daily basis. You don't see it because you ignore it based off of their outer appearance or their social status or their financial status or what their car look like. Oh, y'all are so crazy. That's what you're going to be thinking in your head. Why I ain't get with them? Because you're too busy looking at everything else that was wrong instead of looking at the spirit. Now you sitting there on stuck. And then your friend see you on the news. After she just got through serving her kids. And then serving her husband. Talking about, dang. And she ain't gonna tell him. But she thinking like, well, I told her. Anthony was a dude who tried to get into the word. Like my husband got me into the word. Thompson, he really was trying to get with her, but she sat there and played him. And you know, hey, I tried to tell her to slow down because karma was going to come. And she said that you been around that man of yours too much. He got you acting different. And luckily for her, it was for the right thing and for the right reasons. But sadly for her friend, she got all the wrong things that came from her bad reasons and bad choices to do what she wanted to do. Because she didn't think that a time would come where Yahweh Shai would sit there and be having vengeance come down. Having karma come down. Or I should say judgment. A lot of y'all playing out here. A lot of y'all thinking y'all can't get got. A lot of y'all thinking, oh, well, I did my baby dad wrong. I lied on him in court. I got child support and I went back. And I already knew he was struggling because he was telling me. But I couldn't stand that new girl he was with. So I just went back and had to take the last $500 he was needed for his rent and make him struggle some more. But I'm gonna just chill with this money and only use $150 for my kids. They good, they all right, they go see their dad. A lot of y'all don't even know y'all got vengeance coming through the kid's father. And I'm only talking about the ones who are trying to be a father to their kids. A lot of y'all got a nasty awaiting on that. You thinking what? Some migrant or some Venezuelan gang member gonna come into your door? Psh, nope. There's gonna be that man that you did wrong in those family courts, not letting him see his children, turning his children against him. Every time his kids come back over from visiting him, you steady interrogating them with your narcissistic self, your toxic self, asking him about that, asking him or her about that other woman. And if there ain't no other woman that they don't know about, you get mad when you hear that, oh, well, he's taking y'all to places that you could be taking them to, especially without the child support money, but you choose not to because you get that lace front or you get those newest shoes and your kids are sitting here looking like bums. But don't worry, because dad can do it, right? A lot of y'all don't even realize y'all in a world of trouble. God would not be mocked. And everything that you sowed into that ground, it's going to come back. You're going to get your reward. Y'all better stop having that rich man mentality. Acting all ignorant, getting the good first, even if you got to do it in evil ways. Or even if you're not doing it in evil ways, but you start to learn that you can do it and you start going through with it, you better chill. Because a lot of y'all got y'all baby's fathers on some kind of BS, and y'all know y'all wrong, putting them in jail. Y'all know how hard it is out here for one person to take care of themselves in this current time. It ain't as easy as it looks. Then y'all know how hard it is to take care of another mouth, and then another mouth, and another mouth. But us men, we're willing to put up with it and deal with it. And y'all women don't really have to worry about pulling y'all bootstraps up to y'all knees and thighs the way a man has to, but you still put them through more hell. So hell shall be returned on you if the Most High sees it fit for you to go through it. So y'all better think about that, especially with you women with baby fathers or baby fathers. Hell, some of y'all own kids can get a spirit and turn on y'all. We in the last days where your enemies will be of your own household. Y'all better be watching how y'all treat those kids. Y'all could be one more ignorant diss of the baby father away to having one of y'all kids go berserk on y'all. Or some of y'all women be jealous of y'all daughter's beauty. And y'all could be one. Some of y'all can sit there and be messing around with y'all son's head to the point where the Lord might allow a spirit to come onto y'all son. And then he go crazy on y'all. And let alone, to conclude this, a lot of y'all women need to get into that word. Close y'all legs, stop dressing provocative, start dressing with loose, classic clothes. Because we come into a time where the Most High just may allow any outside man to bring calamity upon y'all. And y'all ain't gonna have no husband, except for very few who wise up. But hey, I guess I'm just some weird man putting up some ignorant video, right? Shalom.